And we're back with another episode of Let's Play PC Building Simulator. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. Let's get to it. So first things first, we need to replace the RAM and the power supply unit of this rig. And as you can clearly see, we need to clean it out pretty hard here. Looks like we got it all. And so we need a new power supply. Yoink. And this can come out. So this was the 266. Get rid of the old one before I forget that it's there. And that. We'll make sure the RAM is set. Boom. Not that it seemed to matter that much. You, sir, we don't know what's wrong with you, but we have an idea. And it is believed to be the RAM. Mark. Come on. And virus scan. And virus scanner, and then we'll benchmark it. Probably riddle with prawn. Come on. Not used to these slow ass hard drives. One of these said they were running slow and they didn't know why, but whatever. Alright, let's take a look here. I think we bought everything off of the bay. Sheen parts, that's the power supply guy. Okay, nothing really for these guys more. Greetings, loyal citizen. I am the mainframe in control of Sector 72, the military installation in charge of Redacted. Make sure those are running. We work tirelessly to defeat the evil Sector 81. This is because being tired is a sign of weakness, and weakness is punishable by termination. Due to enemy activity, a critical subsystem responsible for Redacted has been damaged. You have been selected to repair the equipment. This is a fantastic opportunity to demonstrate your loyalty, citizen. Your swift and skillful action will be stored in my memory banks for retrieval when the uprising occurs. If failure to correctly repair the equipment will result in termination. Viewing any classified document on Sector 72 hardware will result in termination. Queries about the purpose of Sector 72 will result in termination. Kind regards, mainframe Sector 72. This mentioned attachment is classified top secret. Okay, well, we don't know what's wrong with it. And he's got a lot of expensive parts in there, so we accept, and we'll just have to wait and see what is going on. Okay, Mr. Fuzzleface threw up all over my PC. I checked with the vet. He said he's fine, but he's apparently switching cat food brands back and forth every few days. Is bad for their digestion. I feel so bad. He was sitting on top of the computer and he threw up right into the vents. It went all over everything. I love the little guy, but I swear sometimes cats do this stuff on purpose. Anyway, I tried to clean up inside the PC. Still won't boot up. Please help. The convolute crypto market is still booming and I need that computer for mining. Literally losing money every second here. Boo hoo hoo. And this is a build. We'll check that out in a minute. Okay, you are done. And you are done. Because really, there's nothing we can do about that problem. But this we can get done immediately. And then hopefully get a new good quest the next day. Alright, that's done. Power down. As you are done too. Collect on these guys. Alright, so I used to build my own PCs, but I don't have the time anymore. Can you help? I saw the CPU can run as fast as 3200 megahertz. My friend has the same GPU and he hit 2246 megahertz. I'd like it done tomorrow. I know used parts can be cheaper, I know, but I like new ones. Ryzen tech components are meant to be the bomb. Oh god, you and your goddamn Ryzen bullshit. I hate that. I don't know why I hate Ryzen tech stuff in this game. But it's definitely a pain in the butt to make work with a lot of stuff. Okay, so let's buy the obvious things here. There's a Ryzen Tech Orcus. Our budget is $1750. That's the most important thing. That'll fit pretty much anything. Boom. Minus 104. I believe. Yeah, I was gonna say I believe they make towers. Let's do it like this. Now the Thetis should be Thetis, whatever, should be good enough. Or do we go with the big one? You know what, we'll do that. We know it'll fit the big one, so boom. Minus 140. Okay, so we have a tower, we have all that. Power supply. Grab the 1300, boom, for $100. Since we're on a tight budget, storage is going to be the Patriot for 110. All right, graphics card 2246 is really high. I don't even think that's normal. Yeah, so that's going to be, we need the best freaking Founders Edition we can get. And then everything else is nominal. Now, this thing is a beast at $950. I'm not going to get it yet because we got to do the rest of this. So memory is not even relevant on this guy. So, boom, minus $20. Processor, 3200. Let's go right to it because I'm not going to overclock it. So Skylake, fucking A, then that's what they get. Is a goddamn Skylake. Boom. Minus $90. Motherboard. Boom. Minus 100. Now that gives us enough to buy any graphics card we want. And I have a feeling this guy's going to get us there. This monstrous beast. It's not 11 gigs. They're not asking for that. But they are asking for it to get to 2246. And between this one and this one, I have a feeling this one's more likely to get there. Minus 950. So as far as I'm concerned, that's how that'll work. So we got everything here. Let's go ahead and buy now. And let's see if we luck out on this build, because this is going to be tricky. Motherboard. Might have to move these two fans, but we'll wait and see. Crappy memory. Cooling. Okay, we can put it up here. That's good. Now, because of the issue, I'm not going to put in the thingy yet. Because we might have to swap cards, but we'll see. Pretty sure we'll make it, though. Actually, highly confident we will. Oh, shoot. There's no hard drive. I thought I bought one. Did I not? Oh, yeah, I did buy one. Ooh, but there's no M2 slot on this guy. Oh, crap baskets. Okay, well... storage, we can go with a regular solid state then. Don't worry, that'll be for the next computer. We'll go with the Sheen for $60. There we go. It happens. I forget these old Skylakes don't have M2 slots on them, so it's like... Which gives $186 remaining. Let's 3D mark. And obviously GPU tune that bitch as high up as we can. Hopefully we can get there. Our last Founders Edition's maxed out at 2200s, but this one's brand spanking new, so it should be able to do it. And this is expected of level 17, so we should be able to do it. Oh crap, it maxed out at 2100. Okay, so we need to figure out something better. 2246, huh? You know what? Why do this the hard way? See, that's what we just bought, and it didn't reach it. So maybe we should go with the Founders Edition, the real Founders Editions, the 1080s. We're gonna go through a ton of video cards trying to figure this out. I already can sense it. But maybe like that one we should do. Ooh, those are SLI. That's interesting to know. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be one of these Founders. This could do it too, but we've had better luck with these guys. Worst case is I get that Radeon and try that too, but we've had better luck with these particular cards. So let's give it a try. Since we don't have a used one of those, there's no point in trying that at the moment either. Ah, yeah. What did it have to be? 2246. Watch, it's going to blue screen right away, though. Should work. We have the wattage. Should always go with my gut. Not go with the biggest thing just because it's the biggest. Should always go with those particular specific Founders Editions. If that works, we're good. I don't have to worry about that. Now, what we do need to figure out is what we're going to do with the parts. Oh, boy. Well, that we can... Oh, it blue screen. God damn it. See, this is what I was afraid of. But how do we do it if we can't... Maybe it just can't be at that voltage? No, I think we've tried lowering this, and it doesn't help, so we'll leave it alone. This is going to be weird. Do we have enough money actually for a bigger power supply? Can we go bigger than 1300? What's the biggest size we have? The biggest we have is 1300 in wattage. So it has to work. Because, well, it doesn't have to do anything, but we don't have better wattage. And it shouldn't be that big of a hog. It really should. It should. Oh my god. Shouldn't. We shouldn't be having this much trouble with it. And now it's lower. You know what? Let's turn that down. Just out of curiosity. I want to run OCCT because it'll be faster to check than waiting for 3D Mark. I hate when this game bitch dicks with me like this because there's not much we can do. Hear more about the GPU. Yeah. It could be a heat problem. Maybe it's overheating. Let's check. So I don't think wattage should be an issue. Okay, the GPU temp, go. Oh yeah, it's the GPU temp. Okay, so we could put better fans in here. So we know for a fact these guys are pretty terrible. Alright. I want to get this done. I hate this rig already. Let's go big, baby. Let's try this. If this doesn't work, we got to go with a smaller one of these and put more fans in here, which is very likely. Well, let's see what happens. I mean, we've boosted up the heat protection pretty good. Not enough. I don't want to have to liquid cool this thing. Really quick. How many of these can we get up there? Shouldn't have to liquid cool. So we can get 3 of the 120 millimeters. You know, just to test it really quick. We know that fits. $22.46. If we can't get this to work, we gotta liquid cool it. Which that means they're gonna start throwing these oddities at us now. Yep, okay. There's nothing we can do to make this better. We have to liquid cool the GPU only. We don't need to go and buy a crazy old setup. So here's what we'll do. Let's take these out because we're going to have to put the liquid cooling portion up here or on the side. Okay. We need to buy one of these. What is this? A Delos. Boom. And done. I want to get this on there so I don't have to change it again. sitting over in the hallway. Cooling. Done. All right. Just out of curiosity, because we're sitting on some GPUs that are liquid cooled. We have a system to demo this out, so except for a reservoir. And this is brand new, so we can throw that in. And then we can put in whatever we have room for. I don't want to have too many of these on me. Okay, so for sure thing we need to do is get a reservoir. Okay, I don't have a reservoir, so... You know what? We're burning a lot of money, but I just want to get this one done because we're sitting on money now that we don't necessarily need, per se. And because of that, not that we don't need the money. I mean, what I mean is that we're sitting on like really a bunch of used parts, and I want to get this working and out of here at this point. Let's see how it does now. Pump not powered, so that means there's something that should not be here. Motherfucker. So actually these other fans don't really help us, do they? So we need to see... Okay, bottom line here. Still no power? Why not? What is taking up this power slot? I actually really got to know now. What? Because it's not powered, right? No, that's literally what the problem is here. This one's causing me a lot of grief. See, there we go. Which probably means I can put the fans back in. It wasn't the fans' fault. It's because the motherboard is garbage is really the big problem. All right. So if this works, we know we could just buy this. Yeah, see, look at how much higher those go. Yeah. In the future, anything over 2200's got to be put on this system. A little annoying, but still. See how it does now. It's working now. Okay, so we know we got to buy that. How much money do we have? $362 remaining, but that's because the card's in there. So we got to take that out and figure it all out. 2, 1, good. All right, so we know what we got to do to get this working. Let's disconnect this. 1080 Ti. We should have enough. So this, ooh, ooh, we don't have that much. Let's just put in 1080. We don't have 900, that's for sure. How much do we actually? How much do we actually have to spend here? $759. So here's a theory. These are actually kind of expensive. We don't need them. $810. I don't think this will raise the price. Ooh, yes it does. So take no. You don't need it. You don't need to be in there, buddy. 810. Go with this one. So we should still be able to get the performance we need. We need to do this though. As you can see, you can't dual card it, is I think the problem. Kind of regret buying that one now, but whatever. As long as it meets what I need it to do. Before we test anything, we'll let that fill up nice and good there. $22.46. Okay, that should do it. Screw it. Run it. Okay, so what do we have that we need to now pawn off to people? Well, we got these two things we need to get rid of. We got 2 graphics cards. Jeez, I'm crow and a hard drive. Oh well, that's it's because we had to use the Skylake. And I really and in all fairness, we kind of had to. We wouldn't have had enough money to really bring the price of this rig down. So it's just it was you know we dropped. We'll probably get back about $1,000 from this. So we spent about $600 more than we needed to in fast shipping. But that's fine. As long as it's done correctly and it gets the hell out of my shop, I don't care. But sometimes, guys, we're gonna run into these problems and these setbacks. I can't wait to get this out of here. I'm so eager to buy something and put it in, but I don't want to. There's achievements for doing that, and I want to see how many I can get in a row by just building the most beastly computer ever for our office rig. We don't need to go too crazy with the case, though. Well, you know what? If you're going to go big, as they say. Remember in the early parts of the game when we were using this office rig to do work? Yeah, those were the days, weren't they? Alright, so this is working now. Let's get this all uninstalled. You could reload. I could, but the parts we have are not terrible. And because they're not terrible parts, we will be able to find a computer to put them in. I guarantee you somebody's going to come along and want us to build something. We'll build everything at basic price, and then we'll sell them the really expensive thing. Okay, whatever that is. All right, so let's power this down. Let's make it a new day. Diagnose these computers that are incoming, because we don't really know what's wrong with them. Get to work. Get to work. Nice motherboard and another Patriot Scorch. What is this motherboard for? The AM4. Okay, so it's an AMD card. Boot her up. Boot her down. No, I'm just kidding. So what do we got here? We don't know what's wrong with this at all. It doesn't power on. We will check the power supply first because the budget's 900, but I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of stuff in here is probably broken. To me, it just makes sense to check the most cable-induced crap first. Could just be the video cards. Okay, the power supply is fine. It's not, which means the motherboard is dead, but that means we got to disconnect everything from this computer anyway. And there's obviously going to be other things broken, so one of these is broken, and I think that's going to cover the majority of fixing this thing. But again, we will pull everything kind of out of here. Z270. Yeah, all of that stuff's fine. It's her video cards. Possibly her cooling unit. Yeah, she'll need a new one of those. Z270 Pro Gaming Carbon. Z270 Pro Gaming Carbon. And then the Cryorg M9i. Boom. And obviously the Vega. Okay, so that'll be done pretty easily. We don't know what's wrong with this. It does not boot either. Again, we got to go through the slog of figuring it out. And what's the budget here? $2,000. I have a feeling it's this power supply. This thing was like $1,000 alone. Yeah. So the 1200 midge. That's already $1,000 right there. We don't know what else could be broken on this though, so we'll leave it alone and then figure it out in a little bit. Okay, so we've got some stuff going. Let's check PC Bay. We're buying a crappy card, so we may as well pick that up. Ooh, we need that. We definitely need that. And it's another case. Why not? All right, so this one's done. Nice, nice, nice. So that PC Bay auction stuff is finally paying off, even more. Not fine. It's been paying off for a while. What? Remove viruses, clean out dust. He just wants an upgrade. He wants braided black cables. Until he wants a new rig to play Dota 2. I wonder if people still play Dota. Okay, so and these people don't care. So we'll put braided black cables up now. Braided plain black. All right, so we know what's going on with this one. I guess the only thing to do is I haven't upgraded for a while. It's about time for performance. Does 8315 sound like a good benchmark target? Can I get it tomorrow? I like AIO coolers. Let's put one of those in. It's not as quick as it used to be. Do you like cable modding? Blah, 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 blah. He wants black ones, braided black ones. All right, so what do you have in here that's not getting you up there? You've got almost everything to get there. You're at 8315 already. So what are you smoking and where can I get it? No, actually I don't want it because what the hell's wrong with you? But he's got a $900 budget, so the least we could do is put in some more RAM. 4266, 8 gig. So memory. He's got that big one, so how much does he have in there? I'm gonna hate myself in the morning for doing this. He's got one. So 2, 3, 4. Because I think he can fit that many in there. That is that. That's actually more than his budget. Still more than his budget. There we go. Okay, that gets him squared away. He just needs to be cleared out. I need a new computer if you're available. I am hyped to play Dota 2. Recommended specs in terms of time. Can you get it finished in 9 days? I like nice new components. Intel are meant to be the bomb. For 2,750, we can easily do that, good sir. Which actually helps us out. That can go. We're sitting on this. What do we want to get rid of? The video card. This thing isn't that expensive. We want to get rid of this. That thing is tyrannical in how much it costs. And we've got memory. So we'll minus 110 from the value out the door. Are we sitting on a power supply? No. So, okay. We got a little bit to work with here. Case. Boom. Minus 60. Power supply. We'll go with the 1300. Boom. Minus 100. We got the storage that's in there. The graphics card, the most expensive one, minus 950. Now, Dota 2 rec specs. So all he needs is 4 gigs of RAM. He needs an i5 7500. And we have, wait a minute, we have better than that, don't we? Hold on. I want that in motherboards. We could actually do this. Yeah, let's do it. Boom. Minus 300. And then minus 256. That puts us at 974 for memory. Feels like I'm missing something. We'll figure it out in a minute. Memory. $41.33. You know, let's figure out what we got here really quick. Processor, motherboard, video card, power supply, storage, and case. Yeah, I guess we have $974 to burn. Wow, how am I? Well, it's because the budget's so high. Well, that makes it easy then. They're all 8 gigs. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 320, and 320 is 640. Minus 640. And we have enough for 2 more. Boom, boom. So 6. This thing's going to be ridiculous for this guy. Okay, and then we accept this. And that's already accepted. I woke up. I'm going to read this really quick. I woke up with one hell of a hangover. I felt like I'd been hit by a freight train and my head was swimming so fast I could barely tell which way was up. Trying to stand, I just rolled off the park bench and hit the concrete. At least now I know which way is down. Stumbling between sturdy objects and the occasional unwilling pedestrian took me over an hour to walk 2 blocks back to my office. Took everything I had to turn the handle. Then I fell through the door and lay sprawled out, groaning on the hardwood floor for a while. It was deceptively comfortable, but I couldn't stay here all day. I had work to do. I got up and staggered towards the bathroom, leaning against a desk to support and almost tripping for support and almost tripping over the computer on the floor. My feet didn't feel like following orders that morning, and I was in no condition to take charge of the situation. I shuffled past, trying not to step on all the broken pieces of plastic. I twisted the cold tap and ducked my head under the stream for a second. Then I came back up, dripping wet and gasping. It was cold as hell. Wait a second. What was the rig doing on my floor? I ran back to the heap of electronics and tried to make sense of what I was seeing. It was a complete mess. Someone had gotten into the office while I was drinking, and they'd torn my computer apart, and I bet I know who ordered them to do it. The draw. I did my best to put it back together, but it was all covered in dust, so I couldn't find most of the memory sticks. When it booted up, I was greeted with a laughing sound and a black wallpaper that simply said, "Give up." Those thugs must have installed a virus, too. This is a new low. I grabbed some packaging tape and prepared to send the computer off express. I need back in action by the next day, or I was out of the tournament. All right, so obviously we can do this. Okay, so everything here is good to go. Shop, same day delivery, and let's grab this. And we'll get this beast started before we work on the other little ones, because those will be pretty quick. And I think this gets rid of all the excess that we were holding on to, except maybe one video card and one other thing. So we might luck out in this regard. Whee! I think we have 6 slots for memory. I did not buy a cooling thing, heatsink for this, did I? Nope. What a jackass. Extra $100 burned. Hopefully we have enough. Hopefully we didn't go over budget. Yeah, that's not gonna fit. Storage, you. Graphics card, definitely you. Memory would be you. There we go. $5 remaining. You're shitting me. We're not going to make it. We're going to be $5 over. But I have a plan. It's not a good plan, but it's a plan. And there we go. $5 remaining. It's the little things in life, isn't it, guys? Indeed. This thing is ridiculous. Get away with murder, you say? 3D Mark Advance. And we're just gonna see how well it performs with what it's got. It makes it by $5 freaking dollars, guys. $5 freaking dollars. Motherboard. Run it. All right. boom. Let's processor back in there. Okay. Really quick. And we'll run the usual suspects. We'll run antivirus as well, just to make sure everything is A-okay. So, virus, and then 3D Mark, you needed a new power supply. And we don't know if they needed anything else, but... hard to say when the darn thing won't boot. Okay, senses the RAM. Just 8657 on its own. That's pretty impressive. And we made it. We were able to build it. That's the e-ticket right there. Now somebody wanted black braided cables, but we'll figure that out. Oh wait, I don't even think that rig is here yet. Isn't that on its way? Yeah, that's on its way. No CPU found. Okay, well. And it's a Threadripper. You have $1,001 to burn. 1950X. Get it same day. Cooling. Before I forget. No boot device. No, that says it's working. Maybe I just unplugged it on accident. There we go. And check for prawn. That's a neat looking case. It's weird, but it's neat. Run it. Only had $45 remaining. Okay. I know that these are not done yet, but we're going to turn in the one we got. Sweet. These two are finishing up. And then this isn't, these two are in transit. Pretty simple stuff. Did we even buy anything for this guy? We bought him more RAM, that's what we did. Because he meets the requirement as is, so there's no reason to do anything more than just give him that extra RAM and be done with it. And the other one just needs a virus scan. And turn the lights out. Oh man, that's good. It's like good on my eyes. I don't know. It's so bright with all the lights on. We work in darkness, under the cover of darkness. In the dark of the night, evil will find you. Ooh, wow. 10,352. All done. Power down. Okay, this one's done as well. There's something not connected. Okay, something else isn't working. We only have $201 left to spend, so it's got to be something pretty obvious. I thought I ran the antivirus. Did I not? What else could it be? If there was a bad RAM stick, I think it would say so. Let me see here. Maybe there's a boot device that I don't know about. There must be something I'm missing. No, there's no other boot devices. Maybe a bad RAM stick? You would think if it was a bad RAM stick, though, it wouldn't work at all. It's not dusty. Didn't look dusty when it came in anyway. One broken stick. T-Force Nighthawk White 3000. Boom. Well, at least we know now that that's how that works. So now we're done with this guy. Ugh. Gonna run this again. And then it'll be done. Yay! Silverstone TD03 Slim, whatever that is, and Fractal, and it looks like cases to me. And then this one will be done in due course, of course. Drawing this episode out way longer than it needs to be, but we know that this is a beastly computer. It's just the motherboard's performance has got to be the worst. Not a good motherboard, because it only... This is something game. What is it? Kind of want to know so I can avoid it later. X399, because it looks like it tops RAM speed out at like 2900, a little over 2900, and we saw them for as high as 3600, I think, for the Threadrippers. Because if we do a TR4, we need to know that. See, I don't even see that board in here. Weird. What board is this? X399. What's this one here? So for some reason it's getting weird RAM numbers. Maybe it's because the type of RAM that's in it. It's hard to say. Well, whatever. It's done. There's got to be a reason it's doing that. We just don't know why. And I'm not going to bother with it. Boom. All right, so we're waiting for these guys to arrive and whatnot. So, yeah, easy. Those are going to be easy fixes, I believe. And whatnot. So, yeah. What do we got here? Empty case. So, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, all that good stuff. And when we come back, we're going to fix these rigs and get them up and running again. One of them being ridiculously, absurdly easy to do. And the other one, we ordered some upgrade stuff, but we're not quite sure what's wrong with it. So there's some questions about the validity of what we're going to be working on once we do it. Holy crap. Do we have crappy cards? I know we have some crappy ones coming. We'll skip that. And this guy's finished. Woo! So anyway, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JackTartStudios for more live gaming action, as well as you can also check out our other shows on our Twitch channel. The Chairman of the Board Tabletop Show that meets usually on Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If we don't have that event, going on, it's either because I'm out of town, and I'll usually let you guys know, or I will stream something else if for some reason, like, sometimes people get sick and they can't make it, and then if we don't have enough people that can show up that day for whatever reason, there's lots of reasons people can't make it, we deal with it differently then. We also have Hobo Headcrab's show called A Hobo Blind Plays, where he plays through games that he's never played before, and he doesn't get any spoilers. You get to see us live in real time doing it, and it's quite the event. You don't want to miss it. It's a lot of fun. So anyway, thanks again, guys, for stopping by. And hopefully we get to see you guys on the next one. So we'll see you guys then. Take care.